This is the European snare drum. It's called a snare drum because of what's happening beneath the drum or on the backside of the drum. You'll notice these wires. These wires are called snares. And what happens is that when the drummer hits the drum head, it causes vibration, which then affects those snares, and we call that sympathetic vibration. Now you can use all different kinds of tools to hit the snare drum. In this case, I have drumsticks. Over here you have the plastic plate drum that you've already created. Today we're going to create mallets. Now what makes this drum sound like and act like a snare drum is the fact that you have two plates that are cupped into one another. We fastened those plates in 4 different positions or 4 different places. And so therefore, where it's not attached, when you strike the surface of this drum, it allows those 2 plates to clap together, which creates a sound that's very much like a snare drum. When using your mallet to play your drum, it's really critical not to hold it too tight because you don't want to stress your hand or your arm. So when we're playing our drum, you just remember to be very relaxed about it. What I want to do is I want to introduce 2 different rudiments. Rudiments come from Europe. It's the way that the military drummers would play so that everybody was playing the same thing. They have predetermined stick patterns. That's what the definition of a rudiment is. So what we're going to do is we're going to review the single stroke and the double stroke. The single stroke is simply for every time I drop my stick, I'm allowing it to hit once. A double stroke is simply, when I drop my stick, I'm allowing it to hit the drum twice. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to count to 4 and I'm going to play our call rhythm, because what our call rhythm is about is a combination of singles and doubles. So I'll count to 4 and then we'll play the call. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I want to do now is introduce you to 2 more rudiments that we're going to use as our respond rhythm. The first rudiment is called a triplet. Basically what that means is 3 beats are put together to create a phrase, a musical phrase. So I'm going to borrow an Italian word, terzetto, so that you can see how the flow of the triplet works. So let's just practice that for a minute. Terzetto, 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 terzetto. So you can see how that works. The next rudiment that I'm going to introduce to you is called a paradiddle. What's fun about these words is that we can actually use phrases of the word to actually create the rudiment. In this case, what I mean is that we're going to alternate from right to left, and then we're going to play 2 strokes with our right hand. Right, right. A good way to remember that is to say the word paradiddle. Okay, so when I say pair, I'm going to play my right hand. Pair. Diddle. Now we'll start with our left hand. Pair. Diddle. Now what I'd like to do is play our respond rhythm, which is simply a combination of those 2 rudiments together. I'll count to 4 and then we'll play the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,